What's up, y'all? It's day 140, November 10th of the Walk for Peace, and we are, I haven't looked at the map recently to figure out, but we're pretty close. I'm thinking to about 2/3 of the way across. We've been pretty consistently lately averaging 24 to 26 miles a day as a team. So we're each doing anywhere from 12 to 15 daily. And yeah, it's been a minute since I did a video. It's been tough to stay motivated, to keep sharing. There's many days that go by where it's just like I either don't feel like sharing anything or you know, the sort of monotony of the walk just hits me right in the gut. But I appreciate all of you, all of the birthday wishes today. For any of you that see this, that wish me a happy birthday, thank you. Appreciate it. It's always heartwarming. It feels good to be seen and to be remembered. So much love, you guys. Recently we've had a few cool experiences. We had this lady named Susan out in Nauvoo who just yesterday invited us to come down and stay with her there. She has a room for us. She invited us to stay with her at her place for as long as we'd like. So James will use that as our base, James and I, for the next few days. And then in probably about 5 or 6 days, we'll have another base in Bloomington, Illinois. So what we do is you know, we'll walk our day's miles, and then we figure it's cheaper for us to you know, spend money on gas than this to spend money on hotels. So we'll take our weekly like $100 budget for motels and we'll apply that to gas, and we'll walk, you know, our 25 miles for the day. We'll mark our endpoint using a Apple Map location marker, and then we'll drive to wherever we're staying for the night, which is going to be Nauvoo, Illinois. We'll stay there, relax, and then we'll drive right back to where we marked our location the previous night, and just start right back off from where we left off. So that's the way we do it when we stay with people. We've done that with several people now, a lot in Nebraska. So Illinois will be the new Nebraska. We're looking forward to that. We have our friend Jaber in Bloomington, Illinois, and then Susan and her husband in Nauvoo. So that's pretty cool. People have been so awesome, so generous. There's a lot of good people out here in this world, and gosh, sometimes it's a loud highway. It's quite busy. Sometimes I forget, honestly, why I'm doing this walk. The other day, James and I, you know, we woke up after camping next to this lake. It was a beautiful lake. Didn't catch the name of it. It was just gorgeous. Really close to, what's the name of the town? Anyway, like half an hour from Centerville. And it was just like, I woke up and I told James, I was like, dude, this feels like Groundhog's Day. You know, we're just waking up, tearing the tent down, walking, you know, for 6-7 hours, and then same thing, setting up the tent. You know, it's just like sometimes the purpose of what we're doing becomes skewed and it becomes a little bit blurred. Oh, those semis. But then honestly, you know, a lot of you guys remind me what we're doing. You know, so many people reach out and just say how incredible they feel this is and how it's inspirational. I mean, because at this point, guys, to me, this is not inspirational for me. For me, gosh, this is just enduring, a sometimes somewhat hellish experience. It's difficult, it's trying, but that's, it's just a little bit of, I feel like, it's harder at sometimes, but it's also easier. It's like we all have different challenges. I mean, I don't have a family, I don't have kids, I don't really have a huge financial burden to carry. I've got relatively little debt. I mean, it's just like, to put things in perspective, like life's pretty good, but it's just tough. It's mentally challenging, emotionally challenging, physically challenging, just to keep going on something this massive every day, day in, day out. Especially as the weather turns, as the roads narrow. As you can see, I've got very little shoulder to walk on. But the experience is worth a whole lifetime. We walk past a lot of these. If you can see, we're walking a little closer. We walk past a lot of graveyards, and I'm glad I've done this. I'm glad James and I have taken the time to put our lives on hold for a bit and to walk the country and to meet these people. We've met so many incredible people and had so many incredible experiences. Just having these officers stop and check to see if we're okay, and just having people to stop on the side of the road, perfect strangers of all ethnic backgrounds, of all religious persuasions. Hey, are you guys okay? Do you need anything? Are you guys broke down? Is everything okay? Like that happens to us like just about every day, and it's amazing. I believe this country is full of good people who mean well. Unfortunately, I've heard from a couple of hitchhikers that I've met along the way that people have not always been so kind to them, and but I don't believe that is the standard in this nation. I believe that's a rare outlier. There's always going to be bad apples in any bunch, but for the most part, this country is full of good fruit, good apples, good people. That's my optimistic belief, at least. Anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for the well wishes. God bless. And here's to another day to keep going, another day to keep moving forward, to keep putting our shoulder to the wheel and keep pressing on to the end. Peace and love, y'all.